Yo, what's up guys, SnowEditing here, another tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to be on 2D motion tracking, but unlike last time was using Boujou, probably the best way to 2D motion track. Today we're just going to be doing it all inside of After Effects with, you know, the little tracker in After Effects. Yeah, so pretty easy tutorial today. And yeah, so this is basically what we're going to be making. As you see, it's motion tracked on the wall. This is nothing too special. Didn't even really make it look like it's on the wall. Yeah, so basically, let's get started by not deleting that later. By moving that into a new comp. And we're going to need one thing for this. We're going to need a null object. So make a shape layer, a null object. And this technique can be used in many sorts of ways, even like putting stuff on like a scope. There's probably a better way you'd want to do that than this way. Yeah, so let's go to our little tracker. And if you don't have this, you can go to workspace motion tracking, or you can have it on whatever you're go to window and put on tracker. And then I just have it here, like my effects presets and stuff. My little area that I have a bunch of stuff where I usually use. Okay, so let's go back to our original clip and let's press track motion. And at edit target, you want to select that and make sure at the motion target it says null, the null that we're using for this. Just go to edit target and find it. It's the list. Yeah, you really don't want to select scale or rotation. You can do that if you want to. For me, it seems it just messes it up. I mean, if you really want scale and rotation, just use Boujou. That'd be the best way. The scale and rotation, usually will just get like off track. So basically, you're gonna have this little box right here. This is gonna be in the middle of your screen. I already moved it for some odd reason. You just want to move it to wherever you want your text to be, or wherever you want it to motion track. So I want it motion tracking right here. I'm just gonna find a little point right here, and it'll kind of pop up magnified, so you can see what you're doing. So just look at that little point right there. Basically, all you want to do is you would want to press this little play button right here. Analyze forward. That's just gonna go forward and track it. Now this way is not the best, because it will usually, like, as you see, it's wiggling right now. It'll always do that. You're never gonna get a perfect motion track off of this, and it's very sensitive. Some clips just won't work. This is a very smooth cinematic. I actually put this cinematic in the description, so this was a very easy one. After that is done, you want to press apply, and you want to make sure the apply dimensions are X and Y, and then press OK. Basically, all you're gonna want to do is you want to go to your null, press the little P so you have position, and you see all these keyframes. That's good. Now there's a couple ways of getting the text composited to move with the null. I'm gonna do my favorite way. So I'm gonna make some text. Yeah, so I'm gonna move it to where I want it. You want to make sure it's kind of by the null. You don't really want to have it too far away, and you want to make it 3D. And I'm just gonna position it so it's on the wall. So let me get my rotation. Rotate it up a little bit. And this way that I'm about to show you is the best way, because it will allow you to be able to move it around. Another way you can do it is by copying all these keyframes, opening the position of this, and pasting that. Kind of sort of like the technique we did with the 2D Boujou. And that's pretty good, but you won't be able to move it, or else it'll mess up the whole thing. You'd be able to rotate it, but not the movement. So that makes about on the wall. It's not going to be perfect. You guys can do more to it. Basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to come over here to where it says parent, and if you don't have that, you should always have it actually. And you want to grab this little pick whip and just drag it over to it's on the null. So it should say parent null 2. You can always go in there and just select it if you want, but I like the little pick whip thing. Now if you play it forward, it motion tracks, but you want to make sure it's at the beginning or wherever you did it so that it will look good. So that looks pretty decent. You know, you can add all the text effects you want. You know, like this is a wall, so maybe I'll add an inner shadow so it makes it look like it's like engraved into the wall. Maybe I'll do that in another tutorial. Yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. I do have a 100 subs thing because I think I'll be hitting 100 subs here in a couple weeks. It's gonna be a little pack. It's gonna have 3D motion tracked things, and all you're gonna need for this pack is Cinema 4D and After Effects. They're already pre-motion tracked. They already have the text in them. You just have to go through, change the colors, whatever you want to do. Yeah, so it's gonna be a nice little pack. There's gonna be 3 that are 2D motion tracked, and there's gonna be 3 that are 3D. And it's gonna have the cinematics and everything with it. So I'll talk to you guys later, and bye, I guess. Yeah, bye.